I have
There you
all of
go.
these ideas and all of these inventions.
And we're back.
You don't understand, Marty. Marty.
The conversations that are going on in the breaks, it's just so you guys are at Noblin's still. We got the technical issue fixed. So you guys are at Noblin's. You were just talking with them. Yep. And you were just talking with them about various things. You just
Chris, what were their names again?
it's Marlowe is the gnome. It's a male gnome.
And Fogey.
And Fogey.
Fogey?
Yep, is the goblin female.
Marlon, I've got a request for you.
Yes.
I've heard tell of an item that makes traveling much more convenient, storage and whatnot. I've heard of these things called bags of holding. You wouldn't happen
I've
to
heard
have
of
one
them
of
too.
those. Pardon?
I've heard of them too.
You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
No, I don't have one. No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What are
You would have
some of
made-
your more powerful magical devices?
Well, I don't have anything right now. Like I said, we're still just getting set up, but I can certainly make things. I can enhance weapons. I can enhance armor. Depending on what you want, there's certain things I can do.
What do you mean you can enhance?
I can like lay a enchantment on them to for certain things. Like I can make armor resistance.
I bring out my staff and I'm like, can you further enchant my spellcasting staff?
Which staff are you showing him?
It would be like my arcane focus.
No, not much I can do with that.
Okay.
What about mine? And I twirl Boris around. Can you make him hit harder?
Oh,
Or
I
make it
could
stronger.
definitely enhance the. He takes it and he looks at it. He's like, yes, I could work with this.
How long does that
Wonderful.
take to add some magical ability to it?
It takes. I was just looking this up earlier.
It takes as long as it takes, man.
Oh, I don't have any armor on.
Oh, that's right. We need to get
Well,
you some
I have
armor.
5 days left before my armor's complete.
So we're not leaving until your armor's
Are you
fixed.
kidding?
I forgot about that. It's a
Maybe
week.
he can do it faster?
I paid him extra, I think.
Who did we take it to?
Your...
The blacksmith.
Warher?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll take a few days.
Well, I'm here for at least a week. Just please be careful with it. It means a lot to me. My dad did all that scroll work on it.
Certainly, I will. I'll be real careful.
Thank you. I
And
appreciate
don't worry.
that.
Like I said, no one will be touching it. Alfred here will make sure of that.
What's that called?
I missed who Alfred was.
Alfred is the golem.
Yeah.
statue.
Okay, my internet went out, so I lost half of the conversation.
Did you not see Alfred?
No, I saw the thing that looked like the thing out of the first
Yes.
Thor movie. Yes.
Yes. I
Okay.
thought so. Yeah, that's Alfred.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Alfred. Price for your service?
To do that, and you said you need it in a week. I can do that. Let me see.
No, I'm here for the week.
Let's see. Oops, that's not it.
You should, Renee, should actually also, be completely clear exactly what you want. I mean, do you want it to be a +1? Do you want it to be, what are you looking for?
I'm making it to hit things harder. So yes, a +1 or a +2.
If that's what it is that they can do.
A +2 might take all of your money, but a +1 maybe not so much.
Depending on their abilities.
It's a good thing I'm the treasurer. Just saying.
Oh no, guys, we only actually have 3,000 gold left.
Yeah, I don't know where it all went.
Oh shit!
You'd be amazed how much it costs to, just travel on the road.
Oh my god, the manor it costs so much for upkeep.
Yeah, one of the maids had a baby
and,
actually. So,
Klimbram, make a persuasion roll.
Yeah, bat your eyelashes at him. See if that helps.
10 total because I'm so good at persuasion.
You're probably looking at about.
I could have assisted you, but I'm just a dumb bard.
Oh.
You're probably looking at around 800 gold.
Okay.
That's about right, guys.
Do you like to be paid up front?
Half up front would be great.
Okay. I hand over 400.
And I can get this to you in a week.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Chris, is that rush job prices or is that normal prices?
A week is about what it would take him for this.
Does this guy actually have anything that would suit a bard? Possibly anything that would potentially raise my AC?
Like he said, there's nothing that you see on the shelves. He has some stuff that he can do, but there's nothing that is really there's nothing in the shop yet. He hasn't. They've only been open for a week. They've only been up for a week. They're still in the process of doing things. Now you are seeing a lot of activity, but it's all like little things. Like the biggest thing in the place is Alfred, but the other than that, the one cat that was flying through carrying a basket was the only other big thing you've seen.
Okay.
Would us potentially providing investment into this store help and provide
Pete's looking for money opportunities. He's got a piece of the mine. Now he wants a piece of the magic shop as well.
We already invested, man.
And we have a magical forge.
It's going to take years before that's up and running.
He's right.
I'm going to live till I'm 180. I can wait.
At least.
Phelan, if you live that long.
I don't plan to.
Phelan, how old are you?
That's not important.
Hey, Russ,
okay, that's fair.
CD's checking us out tonight, it looks like.
Oh, hey,
great.
CD.
Hey.
CD's one of our one of the guys that's on all the time for on
yeah, so is Sean.
So they
Sean
can
Nicolan,
improve standard weapons, but not like arcane focuses.
No, not really. I can't really do anything with that. It's already an arcane thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, wait for my chainmail.
Bruce is right, guys. We definitely need to come up with a name for our mansion. He says, "Have you guys thought of a name for your mansion?" So
well, I like that Sean mentioned that I attack the darkness.
Are there any Cheetos? Where's the Mountain Dew?
All right. So yeah, he's like, I can enhance things, but I don't really.
I'd be really curious. Like, I'm very interested in like your. It seems like it's very mechanical and like a mix of magical and mechanical objects. Do you have like any type of like apprenticeship that like can learn additionally from?
Oh,
That's smart.
sure. I can teach you.
I would be very interested in learning whatever you have. Like, like we're going to be here for probably a few days, and we might be gone for a while. But whenever we're back, I'd love to like continue on any learnings that you might have, because very curious on how the magical and the mechanical actually intertwine with each other.
It's so fascinating, and it's come here, look at this, and you can do, and he pulls you off to the side and takes you back to this workbench that has like a bunch of like all these little gears and little metal plates and things like that. And while he's doing that, Fogey's like, oh, he's gonna be at that for hours now. What? I do more things like. This is my area over here, and you look, and it's this whole like alchemical setup, kind of like what you have in your basement, only even more so. And there's all sorts of little things like bubbling and brewing and things like that. So
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Oh.
Euchariah is more interested in the mechanical side.
Oh, I definitely go over to the things that are bubbling because it just looks cool.
Foggy, do you happen to have any healing potions?
Not at the moment. They're not really my specialty, but I could probably whip up a couple. If you give me a couple of days,
we're going to be here for probably the next few days. If you could make up a couple, I'd appreciate it.
Curious though, like like, do I see the bubbly like things in that?
Well, you're kind of focused on the other stuff, but yeah, you've noticed it.
Like, but beforehand, like, you know, like I have some couple vials of like interesting substances that I collected from spiders and gelatinous oozes that I don't particularly like require. Would that be beneficial for you if you would like for your
what you got? What you got? And she comes right over to you, and she's like standing right next to you, and she's like,
"What you got? Nervous as hell right now."
Fogey's a goblin, right?
Yeah,
exactly. So I'm like very nervous, and I like hand over like very like, and I like show like I have like a bunch of poisons of like vial of poisons from a spider and like a vial of I think acid from a gelatinous. Slime from Stone Tooth, and I'm like,
was that the
would any of these be good?
Can I check real quick to see if I witnessed this interaction?
Sure, make a perception check.
All right. That's a D12. Need a D20. All right. So 19 plus.
Yeah, you see it. It wasn't
I'm
that
just
tough.
gonna like casually walk over while this conversation is happening, and I can't stress this enough. Not in a creepy way. I approach Euchariah from behind and just place my hand on his shoulder while he's talking to this goblin. And seemingly just like, you know, paying attention to other things, not making eye contact with the goblin or like looking down at the conversation, just like looking at other things around the shop. I place my hand on Euchariah's shoulder in a very calming manner, and I give him a D8 of inspiration.
Okay. Well, maybe. And she unstoppers one of the, smells it, unstoppers another one, smells it. I might be able to use some of this. Make a persuasion roll, Euchariah.
Oh boy. Okay. Persuasion. That's a +1. Oh my gosh, it's a natural 20. Holy crap!
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah, I could probably use some of this. I'll give you 10 gold for them.
For how much? For what?
For the vials.
For which what?
For
vial
all the vials.
I have. I think I have 1 vial of acid and technically 5 vials of poison.
Yeah, she'll give you 10 gold.
Like venom, right? Like spider venom or something.
It's from like the spiders.
Well,
like, so 10 gold.
for the 5 of the poison and the 1 of the acid, I'll give you 12 gold for all of them.
Okay.
And she gives you 12 gold.
Sure.
All right. Well, friends, I mean, if there's nothing, if you're still trying to sort of get on your feet, perhaps we should, perhaps we should leave
Couple of days, I'll have some stuff.
Aye, there's good storekeepers to their work, and
Come back in a couple of days.
and come back in a few days. Aye.
I'll start working on those other potions. They're not normally the kind of thing that we do, but I can get some for you. Yeah.
All right. Well, would you like a down payment?
I mean, if you'd like to, sure. I mean, we'll take, whatever. I can't guarantee. I don't know what kind of how much I can find of the ingredients, so I don't know how many I can make, but I'll see what I can do.
I leave her 30 gold.
Okay.
And I say, like, this is a down payment towards supplies or whatever. See if you can make us some, even if they're just standard healing potions. It'd be nice to have the higher grade ones, but even just the standard ones are better than nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Excellent, thank you.
I would still be interested in working with Marlo to like learn about any kind of the mechanical and magical like aspects of everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Well, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he's fully interested in teaching. He's like, sure, come here, and you can see he gets really hyper and really excited, and his voice goes up.
Well, he's a gnome, isn't he?
Yeah. And he gets really excited about showing you things, and he starts tinkering with these little creatures. Like he even has at one point he's putting the finishing touches. You can see that he's got like a half-built like mouse and some other stuff.
And I would be fully 100% like invested in everything that he's showing me right now.
He shows you one. It's actually like a little orb that you push a button and it opens up, and it's light, like a torchlight.
Oh,
and you push a button and it closes.
That's cool.
How
do you like?
I could do
magic.
that,
That's magic, but that, huh? But still, that's magic, and like
it's only got a few uses, but it's
like
a lot of fun. Here's a fun one. Watch this. And he takes this little ball, and he tosses it across the room as everyone else is getting ready to leave, as everyone's packing up, and Fogey's over on the other side, and it hits, and you watch it just like spray out like this little gas, and you see Fogey go, "Oh God, no, not again!" And he starts giggling.
Oh, they're a match made in heaven. Aye.
Oh.
He's like, so much fun.
I can't stop thinking of Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum. That's what this place is.
Kind of what I'm picturing too. Kind of what I'm picturing too.
I'm just waiting for him to bring us over to the mechanical Spanish Inquisition.
Marlo, do you mind if I come back and, spend some more time with you, and
No.
you can show me more of like what you do?
No. Come back anytime.
I will
Happy.
appreciate it. I will return.
Happy to help.
You are extremely fascinating, and what you do is mind blowing.
So you're already working on my staff. Is there any way that you can like make me armor without making me armor?
I don't know about that. I'd have to. I don't know if I can do that.
Like maybe, protect my arms or legs with something?
I don't know if I can make anything like that isn't like really armor.
Yeah, I don't real armor's not my jam. So thank you though.
Okay, say hypothetically, I wanted to make this sword right here, and I'd pull out my rapier, be able to, when I hit people, maybe if I hit them in a, say, critical spot, make it easier to hit that critical spot. Is there a way that you can make that happen?
Like a seeker type thing. I don't know if I can do that. I'd have to research that, see if I could figure that out. That'd be a challenge.
Okay, you get back to me on that.
I'll do that. I'm gonna take care of her staff first. So that's gonna take most of my time to get it done in the next week.
Thank you. To Raslams?
Aye. I think that's best. Let's leave these two to their work then.
All right.
Come on,
goodbye.
friends.
Have a good day.
What was that again?
Marlowe's already looking back to working on his stuff, but Foggy is like, goodbye. Have a good day.
Thank you, Foggy. Thank you. We'll see you in a few days then. So then, yeah, we'll head off to Raslin's, check in with him.
Okay, basically right across the street.
Right.
Which I know we're on the thing. Let me see. I don't know how this will work. If I bring up that scene, if I bring up Fandolin and make this the active scene, can you guys see it?
Yeah. The map of Fandolin, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just curious, what happened to Anastasia?
She's with you. She's just kind of tagging along, just kind of watching what's going on.
This time,
so
this interaction this morning.
Yeah. So this right here is where the place you are, the Noblin's Gizmos, is right here. It's this old farmhouse.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
And
Raslim's tower is here. The cottage is here.
Okay.
Tresendar Manor. Yeah, we definitely got to create a new name for that.
Yeah, Tresendar Manor is where you guys are. It doesn't look like this anymore because that's all the stuff.
You just got to rename it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we don't have much to tell Raslam except we're leaving in a couple of days, right?
Well, maybe he has an idea of where the rod is. I also have an additional question that I want to follow up with him on as well.
We're knocking on the door. The house in front this time.
That's Noblin's. This is for because I didn't have you guys on I didn't have the map up. So for those that are watching, this is their manor up here, and then this is where. Oops, we'll let that drop. And then this is where Noblin's is. And then this is Raslim's tower and Raslim's cottage.
More importantly, show everyone where the apple orchard is.
The apple orchard is up here.
All right.
At Ermath Orchard.
Yes, your
it's
precious,
all those trees
precious apple orchard.
Not gonna lie.
And here's the smithy where Werher is. And
I like that building.
I'm not gonna lie, Chris. If at some point, like a band of bandits don't raid the town while we're away and burn down the apple orchard, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
The only thing that's destroyed is the apple orchard. Yeah.
And
It's,
then that's the rest of the campaign.
I will.
Tracking down
I
those
will
bandits.
set up so many. I will set up a lot of protections for that apple orchard.
That's the thing that turns
There's always some
Euchariah.
tragedy.
Yep. That's the thing that turns Euchariah into a chaotic evil.
Bloodthirsty killer.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a band of goblins that did it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you head across the street. Are you heading to the cottage or are you heading to the tower?
Cottage.
And the cottage.
Okay. So you approach the cottage.
Knock on the door.
And the door opens up and there's no one there.
It opens.
Yep.
All right, well, step in.
I'm walking.
Okay. From the back section, you walk into the little foyer that is there that you guys remember. And you hear from the back, welcome, my friends. Come on in.
We won't
Recognize
get
that.
Well, again,
Friends,
follow the
walk
voice.
And it leads you to, please come this way, come to the dining room. And you
Okay,
follow
so we go and
that
step in.
voice and head into the dining room, and Raslim's standing there. He appears to be like stoking the fire, getting it going. Yes, I was going to send your payment over to the manor, but if you are here, I can just give it to you now.
Oh, that'd be excellent.
That would be wonderful.
And he brings out 4 different pouches of coins that clink.
Jeez.
They're
How much were we getting from him again?
10.
10,000 gold?
10,000 gold,
it's
yeah.
1,000 platinum, so it's 250 platinum in each pouch.
Okay, so. Okay.
10,000 platinum we were
No,
getting?
1,000.
No,
platinum.
10,000 gold. So 8,000 platinum.
Are
Okay.
you guys cool if I do the math in platinum?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I already
Okay, so
added
it's
100.
100 platinum
so I think
each.
we did this.
So I added 100 plat. I think a lot of us added 100 platinum.
And it depends on if you're going to
That's where
send
I'll-
100 platinum to Bennick.
Ooh.
Does everyone else have 100 platinum in their inventory?
I have 100 platinum. Now, was that from something else, or was
Yeah,
that
we
from
had-
what?
Guys,
that-
we had platinum from before. We definitely had platinum from before.
Did we have 100?
I
Yeah.
have 100 platinum. That's 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 110 platinum myself.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
That's why I
different.
got
thought
100
you guys.
platinum.
I thought you guys had actually already added the platinum.
That was
in.
from something else.
No,
That's
we
what I
had
was
we
trying
hadn't. We had not added. I had not added any extra.
I have
any-
110 platinum.
The only gold that we had put together was from the gold that we had gathered. We had not added yet.
How much
Raslin.
total do you have, Mary Harris?
I have 100. I have 1,700 gold right now, so all together.
Okay, I have about 1,500. So you're saying that
I'm at
we-
1,700.
Yeah.
We can add in another 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
100 platinum.
whatever.
You're getting it as
10
platinum, so it's platinum.
Yeah.
But
I'm just making sure we're not doubling up what we already added from last session.
Correct.
Okay.
So Renee, how much after putting the contribution to the party gold? How much would we be giving? What would we get?
You would get 100 platinum each.
See, that's
Okay.
why I'm getting confused.
that's 10%.
Did we accidentally add it in already, or is this?
No, we have
add-on?
not already added it in. Add 100 platinum to your gold, your money.
Just
like I said, I will go back and listen to the last one again and see just to double check. But go ahead and add
That's
it in for
about,
now.
like,
We can always take 100
that's
platinum
like-
out if we need to.
I am
That's like-
fairly certain.
So
guys,
I am at like 2,500 gold right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I like
what
money.
We
Guys-
did kill a dragon. And
We killed a
I-
dragon, and that entire dungeon had a shit. We got a shit ton of gold out of that dungeon.
guys
I
did
itself.
get
get
a
it,
lot
I
out of
get
that
it, but
dungeon.
for some reason, I thought that we already, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm fine with it. I want more gold.
So, how much are we adding
100
altogether?
platinum.
100 platinum.
100 platinum. To
Yep.
your-
And I will actually add that to Lauka.
Climbrum, type that too. So it's in the chat history.
Wow. Guys, we're pretty.
We're loaded.
That's the thing. So like, I even went back in the chat, and I saw like a lot of gold added, but not platinum.
Right.
We all
I'm not
added,
complaining. I'll take
but we
2,000.
all added 100.
Yeah, right
platinum.
now,
I thought it was
Lauka's,
odd that we all
including
added
the,
100
including the
platinum.
I'm sending
platinum,
the 100
even
platinum
Lauka's
to
at about
Bennick as well.
1,500.
So you guys know, because he was with us, and it's his money.
Sure.
Okay.
What'd you say, DM?
I said, looking at Lauka right now, oops. Let me go back out of here.
She's been gone.
She's
for 2
probably
weeks, though.
spent the most amount of money.
She's at about 2,700 now, adding this 100 in.
So that's about right where we're all at. Okay, fair enough.
So I have added Lauka's in there, so you can let her know that was added in.
She's flush, as the rest of us are.
So, yeah. So, was there? I mean, did you? I could have just sent this to you at the manor, but I mean, I'm not unhappy to see you, but I wasn't expecting you.
We're probably going to be heading back to the Temple of the Open Mind in about a couple days.
That is
we're going to leave very suddenly.
Well,
I'm gonna try and.
that is not a bad idea. If you can do some research there and maybe see if you can find anything on the staff, that would be very helpful. If they can even help you. And he looks at you, Klimbrum. He's like, you have some connections there, correct?
I do.
And I've seen this young woman, and he points at Anastasia, around town, but I do not know who she is.
Oh, I introduce Anastasia as a seeker of knowledge of the open mind.
She bows to him. She says, "Well met, seeker. I too am a seeker of knowledge." And she kind of looks at him, and he's like, "Not like you, but I seek knowledge myself."
All right. Take off in a couple of days, collect our things.
I don't see. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we can do some sort of. We can do some research when we're there as well.
So it is approximately what 3 weeks or so to the temple.
No, I may have the potential means of using, and I show like the scroll that will probably immediately teleport us.
He looks at it. He's like, "Oh, yes, this is a teleportation circle to. I'm guessing the." And he looks at Anastasia. He's like, "The temple of the open mind." And she nods.
I'm like, I will be attempting to ensure that we can travel by this route. So
Yes,
that way it'd be more instantaneous rather than avoid the time of travel for the party.
Okay. Yes. Very well. That is good. That will definitely save time. Please keep me informed. Send me the messages and let me know what you
continue to
find.
send you messages. You haven't heard anything on the last couple days regarding the location of the rod?
No, I am still researching. I I am reaching out to some friends in Greyhawk to see if I can find some more info. But I'm trying to keep it quiet so that the word doesn't get out, because I don't know who I can trust. The problem with Vecna is that his followers could be anywhere.
Aye, that's the insidious part of him.
Merrick Harris, are you giving me 2 copper?
I am. I'm
Okay.
actually removing it from my.
Okay, good.
Raslim, have you, like, during the time that we parted last, before we went to Stonetooth, have you learned anything from your, like, the map that you were able to copy from my original?
No, I have not.
No
it is
idea
difficult.
where
It is difficult
this-
to tell where that is. There are the landmarks on it are common in many areas. I am trying to narrow down where that might be, based
It's been
on
my problem as well.
The other problem is that part of it shows what I'm guessing is a forest, and depending on the time frame that the map was created, that forest may or may not be that size, or may not even exist anymore, with the way that people have been cutting down the forests and to make room for cities and such.
You've never heard of the I would say the wizard or witch of Maudlin, have you?
Modeling. No, I cannot say that I have.
Okay. She was who I've been trained under for the majority of my life, and there is an event that happened a number of years ago where we had to part ways, but I grew up with her and she trained me, and that's where I came of the map. And she's right now in a location that she can't tell me where she's at. She can't give me good explanation on why, but I was wondering if you happened to heard of her, because I know that she's old and has been around for a long time. So I was wondering if you knew of that name.
No, I have not. And I'm guessing that you do not know how to.
You have to earn that 21.
How to scry.
I do not.
Maybe someday I will
more
teach you.
in conjuration than divination.
Oh, as I am myself, but scrying is quite useful.
I think it's a little bit beyond my skill set at this time, but maybe in the future I might be able to have that ability.
Well, when you are ready, let me know, and we can work on that.
Thank you.
Well, is there anything? Is there any other information that you might have, or anything for us before we go? I mean, we're going to be here for the next couple of days. Octavian there is having some armor work done. Climbrum's having your friends over there across the way kind of tweak her bow staff a bit.
Oh, Maro and Foggy. I'm glad to hear that you are helping them. They are just starting out with their business, and they are. I have helped them to get it up and running a little bit, with helping to reshape the farmhouse more to their needs, but they still have much work to do.
Aye, I'm sure. Well, but we are going to be here for probably another couple of days before we head out. using that teleport scroll. So if there's anything you might need or any information you might have, it'd be great if you could get it to us before we go.
Oh, yes, if I come across anything, I will let you know.
Excellent. Well, well, friends, was there anything else we needed to speak to the master mage here for?
I don't believe so. No.
All right then.
Okay.
All right, Raslin. Hey, we'll take our leaves of you then.
Well,
Contact me anytime.
yes, and
I
please.
believe that you have the
Keep-
ability to send messages over great distances.
I do, and I believe you do too. So please,
I do.
keep me informed of where you are and what is going on.
I think over the next few days, our next location will be the Temple of the Open Mind, and then potentially Gryax.
Those are in opposite directions from each other.
Yep.
We didn't say it would be a short journey.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And it is well met, Lady Anastasia. She just kind of bows to him.
All right.
As you leave,
All right, then we leave.
as you leave, she leans over to you, Klimbrum, and it's like, I'm never that comfortable around mages.
Oh yeah. You get used to it.
Anything
Hey,
else
he's
we
a good
wanna do?
sir.
What was that, Octavian?
Anything else we want to do?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, is there anything you guys want to do over the next week? I mean, for the most part, Gundren's here for a couple of days, and then he takes off back to the mine with a group of about a dozen new people.
Other than
Yep.
training and practicing, nah.
Yeah. Basically, I'm just gonna continue to train and.
Okay. And Anastasia does the same thing with you, Klimbrum. She works with you and sees what you can do and all that. So.
Chris, I'm going to send off a letter to the head of my order, just kind of giving them a heads up on what I've been doing and what's been going on personally with me.
Okay.
So that just out there spreading the good word.
Okay.
Doing good things.
Over the next week, also, you get to start knowing that there are basically the way your manor is being run. You have 3 full-time staff. You have Narvi, Har, and what's her name?
So we got a front of house,
Fen.
a back of house, and
Fen.
general manager.
Yeah,
Fen.
Fen.
Upstairs maid and a downstairs
Yeah.
maid.
No, actually, Fen is the chief maid. She
Fen.
is the one that's in charge of basically the cleaning and upkeep of the house. Har is in charge of the kitchen and the stocks, and Narvi is in charge of the house as a whole. He's kind of like he's like your major domo. He's the butler. He is the one that is actually the head of the house. The house staff, at least. And
Okay.
you also have like a half a dozen other people that come in and help out on various days and things like that. Like you have some kitchen staff and some cleaning staff and things like that.
Like a gardener.
Yeah, and gardeners and things like that are in and out, but aren't actually a part of the actual full-time house staff. They are people who live in town and work for you now.
But it's still part of the whole.
It's still covered underneath the 10 gold
per week.
For the week.
Okay. Is there any during this time? Is there any other place that I can potentially get paper and ink for?
You can check with check with Barthen's Provisions.
I would like to check during the time during the downtime. I would like to take that opportunity to see whatever happens to be available to see if I can get about like 150 gold worth.
He doesn't have a lot. He's able to get you about 50 gold worth of paper and ink. Right now, he says he can order more, but that's all he really has at the moment.
I'll take that much for right now.
Okay, that was pretty much what he normally stocks for a year. So
he may need to start carrying more.
I'll give him that like hint, being like, I'll be a regular here.
I'll see what I can do to get some more stock.
And then during like one other time, I would take the time to try and transcribe the disguise self spell scroll that I have.
Okay.
Which is the first level.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
Okay. 18 plus 6, definitely 24.
Yeah, yep. You scribe it. It's in your spell book.
Okay.
And the scroll is gone.
Could I visit a shop somewhere in town? Wherever I think may best suit my needs as an entertainer.
Well, that was vague.
Yeah, say, what are you looking for?
I want some new strings.
That's not something that would be normally carried anywhere in this town.
Yeah, I know. I want to visit a shop that may be able to order them in.
Barthen's Provisions, which is like a general store type of thing, would probably be your best bet.
Can I mosey on down there real quick? Okay. And who runs that shop?
That is Elmar Barthen.
Elmar Barthen. Have we met before?
Yes, he's actually the one that you, when you brought the supplies in initially, he's the one that paid you for Gundren supplies when you brought the wagon in.
Oh, okay.
When
okay,
you guys
cool.
first got here.
Yes. All right. So
he's a lean and balding human male, about 50 or so years old.
okay.
Nice guy.
Okay. Sort of salt and pepper, or like mostly white.
Yeah.
Right.
Has a couple of young clerks that work with him, Ander and Thistle.
Okay, so yeah, I'd like to walk in and just go up to the nearest like counter or register that they have or whatever.
Mm-hmm. What can I do for you?
Is I'm looking to purchase some musical supplies. I don't know if you have those here.
We don't really carry much in the way of that. Not much call for that here.
Would you be able to, would you know where to place an order for some spider silk strings?
Spider silk. Probably have to get those from someplace like Greyhawk, I'd guess.
I imagine so. What I'm looking for is giant spider silk strings.
Never heard of those, but I can make some inquiries. It'll probably take a couple of weeks to even find out if I can get them.
Well, they're like spider silk strings, but from giant spiders.
I was getting that.
Have we never actually come across that before in like the giant spiders that we fought before?
I mean, you fought giant spiders, but you haven't gotten any of their. You haven't collected any of their silk or anything.
I've never been explicit, just above table. I've never been explicit as far as my intentions for harvesting spider silk strings from these things.
Well, harvesting spider silk and creating musical strings out of them are two totally different things.
Absolutely, I know. I found a new cittern. These strings are easily hundreds of years old. And while they are magic, they could use some love. So I'm going to be replacing them. So I would like to know where and how long, where I could get them and how long it would take to get them here. As far
I'll
as
have to make some
procuring,
inquiries, and then before I can tell you how long, and I'm guessing it's going to be a couple of weeks before I even know whether or not I can get them. I can start making inquiries now, but I'm going to have to send some letters out to my suppliers to see what I can find, and probably some other folks that I might know. Some other suppliers at Greyhawk that I don't normally deal with that might have something along those lines.
that would do fine. Make sure that they are, if you can, giant spider silk string.
Got that noted, and he's writing it down.
They have the resonance that the richness to the lower tones that I really look for. How long do you expect it will be until you hear back?
I'd say probably close to a month.
Well, we do have this scroll of... no, never mind. No. Okay. I will see you in a month.
Very well.
I head back to the house and just fiddle about my instruments.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do during the week?
I think that I would spend, like, other than the time transcribing that last spell, I like to spend my time with Marlo.
Okay.
Understanding the more mechanical / magical, like, intertwining of.
While you're there, a lot of the times you guys both get into it, and you start like really. He's showing you all the ways that he builds these little mechanical things and kind of infuses them with a little bit of magic, along with all the mechanical stuff. And some of the stuff that he creates is only like limited uses. Mm-hmm. Some of it is more permanent, but when he gets, you notice that when he gets into stuff, he gets really excited, he gets really focused, to the point where Foggy winds up coming in and setting food down and yelling at both of you to eat.
And I would like be trying to figure out how I can...
No idea what that's like.
I would be so focused on it that I would be trying to figure out like how I can like apply my magic to these mechanical
and
objects.
she looks at you, grabs an apple, and shoves it into your mouth and says, "Eat it!"
The goblin does it?
Yes.
You don't know how to react to that.
Like freeze, maybe chew. I don't know.
And then takes your hand, puts the apple in it, eat it, and turns around and walks away.
I smell a budding romance.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's a slow burn for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But I would be taking in everything that I could from, again, from Marlo and what the capabilities are of how that mechanical and magical like work together.
Okay. And you start to get some of the ideas behind it, and what he does. You also find out that he's also tinkering with these things that he calls firearms.
Oh, fuck you,
real quick,
man.
1 second. I gotta go put my contact back in.
Okay. And he starts showing you those as well. He has this pistol, and he takes you outside, sets a melon up on a stump out in the field, and goes back and pulls out his pistol and goes boom, and then you watch the melon just explode.
You just did a fire bolt without doing magic.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Wow. And I'm trying to like figure that shit out. Like I'm just 100% fascinated with the way that all interacts with each other.
Yeah, it's not magic at all. It's just it's this powder.
But it's like magic.
It's
Well,
this
it's
powder.
kinda magic.
And these little bearings, these little ball bearings, these little things here.
What makes it go boom?
Fire. It's a spark that fires this, and it shoots the bullet out the end, and makes, and when it hits, it goes boom.
Jesus.
So the fire is here. And the thing is here. Is it like fireball?
You're not there.
No, firebolt. I'm guessing. And I am trying to figure out like, can I like try and like, I'm just like slowly like absorbing this, or do I have to like try and like truly understand it through like arcana in any way, and like try and interpret it in any way, and like be able to get into that mindset from magical to the mechanical side?
No. There, you're getting some of the concepts, just based on your int. You understand the concepts. It's very foreign to you from your learning of magical things, but yeah, you're getting some of the concepts. You still don't understand how you could put it all together at the moment.
Is there any way that I can further develop it, like during my time with him, or like after we move on?
Not really. Really, basically,
Okay.
Pete, you're starting to learn the stuff, and if you wanted to take a level in Artificer, it's something we could talk about later. But
Okay.
that's the thing that you're kind of getting. Until you actually take a level in Artificer, you wouldn't actually truly get the whole thing.
I'm just trying to like build up to that, and then in the foreseeable future, like that may be
right now you're starting to get the
possibility.
concepts, but it's still really foreign to you. Even after a week, you're still trying to put it together. You still don't quite get the way that he puts things together.
Yep. I just want to make sure I'm.
But
just kinda, like,
you're totally
showing
fascinated
those-
by the clockworks around the and you find out that the little cat thing is actually something that Fogey created. That's actually
flying
like
cat?
her little pet. The
Or
little
you're
winged
talking about the
cat.
bird thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, in that week, she's able to make 4 healing potions if you guys want them.
Cool.
You gave her 30 gold. It's a total for the 4, if you want them, of 200 gold. So it'd be another 170
70
gold.
That's not a problem. I fork it over. And what? They're just standard healing
They're just
potions?
standard healing potions, yeah.
No, just take it out of the party fund.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We
Right?
take it out of the.
We have plenty
Said
of the party
140?
fund.
170.
No, 170.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll eat the initial 30. That's fine. All right, I'm taking one of them, and you guys can divvy the rest of them up.
I think I got 2. During that week, were they solely focused on Climbram's?
He was mostly focused on that, but he was showing you some other stuff too.
Okay. Nothing else that like we created together that was like brand new that I could potentially like take on our journey.
No, not really.
Okay.
Do I have my chainmail back?
Yes, you get your chainmail back.
Oh, right.
I thought it was splint mail. Or it was chain?
Chain. I took Bennick's chainmail.
Oh, that's right.
Which
Yep,
have
and
a
it's been repaired.
-1 to the AC.
And
because
at the end of the week,
ooze.
Climbram, you go and collect Boris, and as you pick it up, you start twirling it, and it feels almost lighter the way that it moves.
Huh. That's interesting.
It moves smoother in your hands. Boris is now a +1.
Nice. Thank you.
Nice.
How much more do I owe him?
Well, it was 800 total.
You did
Oh, that's
400
right.
earlier.
You gave him
Yep.
Yeah,
4.
so 400 now.
I give him the rest.
I would like to leave at least 10 gold to Marlowe just for, just taking the time to show me and like, teach me all this stuff over the last couple days. Even though he never asked for it.
Certainly, yeah.
I would like to just show my appreciation and the fact that I would be interested in continuing my learnings in the near future.
Thank you. What's your passive perception? 11.
11. Not
Yeah.
very good for perception.
You put the money down. He's like, "Oh, thank you," and it disappears. That's appreciated.
No, thank you for sharing your knowledge. It's been extremely fascinating over the last few days. You
Happy
didn't have
to.
to do
Happy
it, but
to.
I appreciate it.
All
Do
right.
you want to leave 60 gold or something? 80 gold with the manor? With
No, more than that.
what's his name? The butler.
Narvi.
Narvi.
Narvi, yeah.
By the way, over the last week, you found Narvi is highly capable of running the manor. He is keeping things in top shape. He is making sure that everything is taken care of.
100 gold?
How long do we think we'll be gone?
It's 10 gold a week. 100 gold is 10 weeks. I think that's pretty good for right now. Let's do 12. 120. That's 3 months.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll remove that.
Okay.
Just to make sure we're covered.
To be sure, Chris, I found nothing in my searching that would lead me to believe that this town has anything to provide me with that would possibly raise my AC.
No, not really.
Okay.
Other than you could, the Lion Shield Coster has armor, depending on what you're looking to buy, but there's no magical armor there. They just have various types of armor.
Really, what I'm looking for at this point is like some magical leather armor.
Yeah, and by the way, in the last week also, you're seeing with the way that the town's building up, Sildar is actually starting to actually create a town watch as well.
Oh, nice. All right.
So
that's the thing. You might have to try and you may have to buy some leather armor and then maybe have one of these two enchanted or something. Something for later down the road.
All right.
Ready
To the
to
temple?
head Temple of the Open Mind?
Yeah.
Where are you
Yeah,
going?
We have to
Where are
sell,
you
we have
gonna,
to sell all of our shit in a big city.
Where are you going to draw up the circle?
We should do it probably closer to home, like maybe just outside
just outside the manor, right?
Yeah.
You got a couple of empty rooms in the manor too. You could do it in.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I guess.
No, let's do it outside because so that way we can take our mounts and stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
What happens if we buzz right inside the library?
Then we have horses in the library.
Well, this is Alastasia's like, this is going to go into the basement of the Temple of Rao.
You guys, I have a confession to make. I've never teleported before. And
So
I know I talk
make sure
about
you
it
get
a lot.
consent.
It's okay. It's okay.
Has
Phelan,
anyone teleported before?
You won't think lesser
Yeah.
of me because of it, right?
and I will do benign transposition and just show that I can teleport. Be like, hey, look at this. Boom. It's no big deal.
It's all right, Phelan. If it makes you feel any better,
Just never had any luck with it.
I've never teleported before either.
Phelan?
It's all right. It's okay.
By the way, in the week, Elsa has not spoken to Phelan at all.
God damn it.
Do you blame her?
You just had to pepper that in. Hold on.
Has Phelan ever remembered her name?
Can I? Yes.
Yes,
That-
make another check.
Oh.
And actually, I will give you advantage on this one because everyone else will have been giving you hints all week.
How many days can I? Okay, so like,
You get
I wanna
one more
roll-
check with advantage.
I will propose this, good sir DM. I will use every D20 that I have.
Phelan,
I have 5 because that's a check every day because I'm in there at least once a day. So I'm gonna roll 5 D20s.
Okay.
If one of those makes it, then it's...
Phelan, just let it go.
No.
Just let it go.
And just tell me what the highest one is.
Either I fucking make it or this entire interaction plays out towards my character and it's even better. Okay. I only looked at the first 2, so okay, so that's a 1, a 2,
The one you can re-roll.
and a 16. And what am I rolling for? An intelligence?
Intelligence.
So that's
You
a
can re-roll the one. I'm assuming that I'm near you.
Nope, you're not.
I'm not.
Nope.
I'm not going to let you help me on this one. So my highest roll is a 16 minus 2. That's a 14.
Just as you're getting ready to leave, and with all the hints people have been dropping you all week, you remember that it's Elsa. Elsa's her name.
It's as we're teleporting away. He's like, Else.
I just want to point out that like it's been a week and this entire time none of my friends have just fucking told me. They're all like, no, let's see if
It's too goddamn funny.
Long before he realizes.
Your friends.
It reminds me of that like Office episode, and I don't watch The Office, but there's this episode that I remember where somebody was like trying to remember the Kit Kat jingle, and the other dude was like, "Nobody tell him." And
Yeah.
whole week,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
what is it? Yeah,
What
that's
is that? Yeah.
that's what you all have done to me.
All right, so you are getting ready to cast the spell off the scroll, Pete.
I asked, hey, Phelan, could you just give me a little bit of inspiration right now? Because this is something that is a little bit
Play
out
him
of
a
my
little
skill
ditty.
set. Huh?
Play him a little ditty.
I need a little extra, as Laku would say, a little zhush to help me out here, because just in case this is beyond my capabilities, I want to make sure I do it right.
Yeah. I got you.
Please don't kill us and teleport us into the side of a mountain.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Fuck, Elsa.
I will also cast Fox's Cunning on you.
What is that?
Advantage on intelligence checks.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, there we go. And so, and what's yours now? Phelan is D8.
So
Yeah, my inspiration, that's a D8.
Okay, so you get advantage
D8,
and a D8.
advantage and a D8 plus 6, and
Don't fuck it up.
and this is a 5th level spell, right?
Yes.
So I need to get a 15 or higher.
Yep.
All right. So, well, with the advantage, I got a nat 20.
Well, no, it's
There
not
you
a
go.
nat 20. It's
Huh?
with the advantage. You actually rolled a nat 20 with the advantage.
I got a nat 20 with advantage. I got
Okay.
a 5 and a 20 plus a 3 plus a 6, so it's 28.
Okay. That sounds
29.
like 29, but okay.
29.
Because that's
All
all
right,
right.
I'm so excited right now.
Because that's how math works.
All right, so he casts it from the scroll, draws out this circle, does the last line, shoo! This portal opens, and you go. And next thing you know, poof, you all appear inside of a room that is about 20 feet by 20 feet. There's torches going on the walls, but it's dark. You are underground, it appears, or at least there's no windows. There are stairs going up. And you just appeared, 6 of you with 6 horses. It is really cramped in this room.
This totally happened at Critical Role.
There's 7 of us, right? Because we have Anastasia with us.
Oh yeah, 7. Anastasia doesn't have a horse though, so there's 7 of you and 6
but
horses.
we don't have Bennick, but we have Anastasia with us,
Yeah.
right? So there's still 7.
Yeah, but only 6 horses.
That's okay. She can ride with me.
Well, 5 horses and a pony.
Right.
Yeah.
Cute.
Okay.
All right, so you start.
Do we recognize this place, Anastasia? Are we where we're supposed to be?
This looks like the temple of Rao. Yes.
Why would you let us bring our horses if you knew it was going to be inside?
I tried to tell you.
Did you? though?
Mara Karis said that I'm bringing my horse, and everyone else brought their horses.
You know, the funny thing is I could have like disappeared him and reappeared him.
And it's better to have them and not need them.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Let's.
I'm not sure. I'm not so sure.
We
I'm
should
not
be able
sure
to get him out the door.
how
Up the stairs.
High Priest Anthal's gonna feel about this, but we'll see.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Fine.
Let's walk out one at a time. One person, one horse or pony, and walk out.
Up the stairs we go.
Anastasia, you want to lead?
You head up, and as you walk up, you wind up in the like a side chamber, and then out into the actual temple of Rao. And there are acolytes and priests walking around. They like, what? Who are you? And Anastasia's there, and she's like, "It's okay. They're with me. It's fine. We're going to see Cleridan."
You know, I'm picturing. I'm picturing in A Knight's Tale when he just casually, accidentally, just rides his horse into the church, and then the father is like, "You desecrate the house of God," you know.
It's like,
sorry.
yes,
That is exactly
Get the horses out of here now. Get them out. They don't belong in here. And you squeeze yourselves out the doors. That luckily they're double doors. There's plenty of room to get out. Getting through the doors into the church was harder, but you get the horses outside, and you are back at the Temple of the Open Mind.
I would have.
Oh, it's like we never left.
I would have loved to try to convince one of those priests that my horse was actually a god.
I think you might have a bit of a tough time with that, but
I have a +10 to deception. I just want to use it.
It's been what? About 3 months total?
It's been 3 to 4 months since, well, with the extra week, about 3.5 to 4 months since you guys have been here.
So...
And you see the tower library.
Cleridan?
As you walk out, you see the tower library off in front of you.
Where's
Would I
Cleridan?
recognize it?
What's that, Octavian?
I recognize it.
Yep. You see the crystal at the top that's kind of glowing even in the sunlight.
I know Cleridan, right?
You know who Cleridan is.
Oh, is, but not very
Yeah.
familiar.
I know Cleridan.
He's the Grand Master of the monks of the temple.
The monastery.
What was the name of the cleric that destroyed undead?
That was Anthal.
I don't know.
The high priest of Rao.
Yeah.
Anthal?
Yep, Anthal.
Anastasia, should we go to Cleridan?
I would say it's probably, but you may want to secure rooms at the inn, at one of the inns, or and get yourself set up first, and let me go and let him know that I'm back, and that I've brought you with me.
oh, that sounds like a wise decision then.
We can go to the Wandering Dragon or the Cross Quills. We're going back about a year and a half. I had to go back to my very first page of the whole campaign.
I'm familiar, at least briefly, with a wandering dragon.
Where did I stay previously?
You were at the Cross Quills.
Okay, so I'm more familiar with Name with the Cross Quills.
Yes.
Let's go see
Climber
Buru
is
at the Wandering Dragon Inn. I have that note.
What's that?
I'm more familiar with the Wandering Dragon.
Yes.
The bartender's name is Buru.
I know Buru as well.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
Klimbrum
okay,
used to spend a lot of time at the Wandering Dragon.
Yeah, I did.
I just
That's
happen
my
to
first
be.
note. The very first note.
That's what I'm saying. We're going back. I'm going back to my very first page of the entire campaign right now, which is kind of cool. I'm okay with meeting up with Buru.
Yeah, let's go see Buru.
Buru.
I also have Alof. I didn't write down a note next to it.
Alof
Alof
is
is,
the chief librarian,
Yep.
Yeah.
which I'm guessing that you probably who you want to talk to, Octavian.
Nah.
No? Who, what did you come here for?
The High Cleric.
Oh, you wanted to talk to Anthal.
Anthal. Yes.
Do you want me to send it? Should I send a note to any one of them to meet us at?
Let's just get rooms first.
No, but I'm saying like I should send a note to like meet us at the Wandering Dragon.
Well,
I don't know these people.
you don't really know many of those people. They're like the high ups. Those are the ones that run the temple. They are like the council. So Kuriden, Anthal, Aloth, and Indon are like the council for the temple. They are the ones that truly run everything. It's the grandmaster of the grandmaster of the monastery, the high priest of the temple of Rao, the head steward, and the chief librarian. So they're like the high ups. That's like going to the bosses. If you try contacting them.
Let's secure rooms. Alistation will take us to see who we need to see.
Okay. I'm okay with either Wandering Dragon or the Cross Skulls.
Okay.
Wandering Dragon.
Okay.
All right, you make your way over to the Wandering Dragon. Outside, Anastasia says, "I wish I could come in for a drink, but I'm gonna go see and report in. I'll meet you here in a little while.
Okay.
Save me an ale. Don't drink it all."
No promises.
You walk inside and I don't know, what time did you guys leave?
I don't know. DM?
Afternoon?
Early afternoon? Okay. You get in, there's a decent crowd inside, and as you walk in, behind the bar there's a familiar dragonborn. Looks over. He's like, I'll be right with you. Klimbrum?
Hi, Boo!
Is that you?
Yep.
Welcome back, lass!
Oh, thank you.
What can I get you? Your first drink's on the house.
Ale as always. You know what I like.
And he grabs a mug and just starts pouring and slaps it down on the bar. What can I get the rest of you?
I'll take a mead, if you wouldn't mind.
You got it.
Half-elf wine for me.
What?
There's no such thing as half-elf wine.
I've had it before.
Elven wine? So I got elven wine.
Half-elf wine. Yes.
Elven wine. Yes, that's what that must be what you're saying. I'm
half-elf wine. Please. Thank you.
There is no such thing as a half-elf wine that I know of. I do not have any half-elf wine.
Do you have human wine?
Yes, I have some wine made by humans. Yes.
Do you have elf wine?
I have some elven wine. Yes.
You have half-elf wine? I will take a half-elf wine, please. Thank you.
What can I get you? And he points at Octavian.
I have what she's having. And I point to Klimbrum.
Gives you an ale. What about you? Euchariah?
Me?
Yeah.
I know Buru, right?
You've met Buru, yes.
Does he know what I like? That I'm not much of a drinker.
Oh, I remember you. 1 second.
Milk.
And he goes in the back, and he comes out, and he's like, "Here, there's still some left. I don't think that it's gone to the dark side, shall we say?"
I take it and I start sniffing it.
It's a berry juice. It's not apple juice, but it's a berry juice.
Hey, it's good enough.
I'll take it's not. Kind. You can. It's slightly vinegary. It's got like some of that tang to it, but it hasn't like started to truly ferment or anything.
You know, fermented beverages are safer for you to drink, right?
Thanks,
you can get like.
And he gives Lauka some elven wine, and he's like, "So, again, sir, elven wine, right? That's what you wanted, or did you want human wine?"
This is Klimbrum's family's place.
No,
No.
What town are we in?
you're in the Temple of the Open Mind. You're not
This
actually
is
in
where
a
we
town.
all started.
Of the
That's
open
where we
mind.
met. Right.
Oh, okay. It's not her family's place, but it's where she grew up. Okay.
No, it's where I studied.
Grew up, kind of.
Sure.
Sort of.
Okay. So I just look at him with like a physical, like, I can't do it very accurately, but my eyes are places.
Your eyes are what?
You're too close to the mic.
I dropped it. My eyes go like this. And I just kind of nudge Klimbrum and I go, What do I want?
Can I cast suggestion and be like,
No. I'll
because-
talk to Biru. He wants a gallop or a glass half filled with human wine.
No. What I'm asking you at this point is I've accepted that they won't give me what I want, and I am communicating to you that I'll take whatever you think I would like.
Elf wine.
Because I trust you now.
Okay, I can.
Elf wine, but put a splash of human wine in it.
That's weird, but okay.
I know, but he'll love it.
And I go, I look at Klimbrum and I look at the guy and I go, I look at Klimbrum and I go,
Get it? Half, I look at Biru. Get it? Half elf wine, half human, half elf wine. Combined. I know. Believe me, I know. He likes
And
it though.
he like rubs his hand down his snout, and he's like,
Money's money.
he pays
Sure.
extra?
and for the round,
it's great. You should try it. You should
for
just
the
try
round, it is. I'm gonna say, ale mead, about 2 gold total.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to. I've completely accepted the fact that some people are going to get frustrated with me and charge me more for ordering this, and that's totally fine.
As well,
no
they
more
should.
No more frustrated than trying to find juice for me.
Also true. Also true.
I'm just
It's
as
like-
much of a pain
it's
in
like-
the ass.
I imagine it like mixing a Merlot and a white Zinfandel. Just like what? Really?
But is there,
Yep.
is there anything else I can get for you, Les? I mean, are you staying long? Are
I
you-
don't know how long we're staying.
Are-
I
are
would
you-
imagine
are you-
at least a couple of days.
She's got to complete her trials.
Eh.
Oh, are you complete?
We're gonna.
Are you
we're gonna
are you
need
doing your
rooms.
trials?
I've been gone for 3 months. No.
She's ready. Right, Clem? And I nudge her.
Oh my god, the written portion? Are you kidding?
You're good at essays. You like writing.
My guess
I
is that
nudge her
You
more.
didn't even
All right.
see me write. Oh, that's a lie. Never mind.
All
I
right,
wrote
so
everything down.
See, I know.
do
Clem.
do any of you need rooms?
Aye, we're gonna need
Yes.
rooms.
Yes, please.
Oh, Klimbrum, are you not staying at the monastery? Are you?
I don't know if I have a room anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I can certainly accommodate you. I've got at least 5 rooms left right now.
Yeah, just in case, I'll take one. If I don't need it, I'll cancel it.
Certainly. And Lauka basically says that she needs one too. So if you want to share a room,
Loka and I pretty much just share a room now.
yeah.
They usually they're roomies.
All right. Well, how many other rooms do you need then? So that's 1.
Well, I'll take a room as well.
Just for you. And
Wait, I don't know. Octavian, do you want a room with me then?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, so
all
Octavian
right. So
and I
that's
will
2 rooms, and then You two, are you two rooming together, or do you want separate rooms, or?
Sure. Well, we'll room together.
He doesn't take up much
We're best buddies, and I like try and like reach up really high up and grab his like hand in hand. Right, best buddy?
All right, 3 rooms. That'll be 3 gold total then for the night.
I toss him the 3 gold.
Okay.
I'll just put down another.
And then of course,
and I'm just. I'd like a room of my own, please.
Certainly, sir. I can do that for you, Mr. Half Elven Wine.
And don't you forget it.
I don't think I could if I tried.
All right.
It's all right. So these are the rooms that he gives you. Which rooms you have upstairs. If you need anything, let me know. Your stay includes breakfast in the morning. So
we might be here for a few days.
well, just let me know. We can work this out one day at a time if you want, or if you want to pay ahead of time, that's fine. But if you we can work it out one day at a time. I'm not worried about it. I know Klimbram.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, you guys got your rooms, and I think that's where we're gonna end things for tonight.
Alrighty.
So,
Thank you, Chris.
Where's Anastasia staying then?
she went off to the
Monastery.
Yeah, she went off to the monastery
Oh, okay.
to report in.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, she's probably got her room and whatnot. You know, she stays there.
In all fairness, I probably still have my place there, but I don't know because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I was just going.
No.
What? No love for stand out there, ladies and gentlemen.
No. Absolutely, precisely none at all.
You can't play us that tune, Phelan.
Well, thank you for anyone that hung out with us. Looks like pretty much everybody's gone at this point, but
But we got a new subscriber or new follower.
I guess we did.
And we're up to 35 now.
Yep.
Oh, wow. How about that? Awesome. Yes, thanks for the ones that hung out for a bit. I know my friend Kevin Omans. He's known as he does a bunch of gaming stuff online, guys. If you guys want to check out his page or his Discord channel, it's called the Liching Hour. It's also it's on Twitch as well, the Liching Hour. He's got a lot of gaming stuff. If you guys ever want to check out his gaming stuff. A lot of like shows and whatnot about gaming and whatnot. So
Cool.
I'd like to have him on the show one of these days, actually. Because
Cool. Yeah.
he's pretty cool. One of our
Cross promote.
on our show, so pretty cool guy. And then we also had a couple of regulars that listen to Nerds with Alcohol, CD or Sea Dog, as we see him. He came visited, and our friend Bruce. Bruce has been fairly consistent listening to the show.
Yes, he has.
So.
And when if he doesn't finish here, he actually does watch the YouTube channel, I believe.
Right, exactly.
So,
Chris, I would make a request that next game we have some combat.
well, you guys had so much combat. Yeah. You guys are in a role play section right now. You're doing.
I
some
could
stuff,
honestly
so.
take like 5 more sessions of role play after how much combat we just had.
We did have a lot of combat.
Sounds like a
healthy-
5-episode dungeon crawl.
Yeah,
Some
you did. You did do a
lovely-
5-episode dungeon crawl. So
some
you had
lovely,
20
healthy
hours of
character-
dungeon crawl.
Some character development for all of us would be very, very welcome.
Which has actually been like that's kind of like what we had the last 2 games.
Yeah.
A little bit of character development, which has been really good.
Great.
Oh, absolutely. Like I'm not complaining. Just
Well,
a
here's
request.
the thing. So you're
I mean,
at the
had
temple
fun
now.
at the beginning of this
You've
episode.
got some stuff to do at the temple, but then once that's done, you got to decide where you're going to go, and you don't have a teleport scroll to use now. So now
Right.
you're at the temple, and you got to figure out where you're going to go, and you're going to have travel time, and random shit happens when you travel.
Right, exactly.
Good
Now,
thing we
Chris,
put our horses into that church.
Yeah. Now, Chris, just out of curiosity, do you tend to award, award experience points for, for role-playing, episodes like this?
Yeah.
Or
Well, what we're doing is I'm not doing so much XP as I'm doing milestone.
right,
So
yeah.
it's a matter of when you hit certain points in the adventure. I've got certain points where you're going to level up.
Okay. I was just curious,
We're close to 7. Chris
You
has
weren't
made
even
that
halfway
pretty
to
clear.
7 after the
No,
last
we're not close to
Oh, we're
seven.
not.
No. That's
Oh, I thought
that's
we
what I
were.
posted in the thing. When I actually figured out
Oh.
the XP that you got from the dragon and everything, because there were 7 of you fighting it, you actually only got like 1,000 XP, and you need like 8,000 to go up to the
Oh.
next level.
We're about
Just
half.
leave my green dragon on the table.
I've been pushing for that fucking green dragon for.
You guys are
half a
maybe
year.
halfway. You guys are maybe halfway now between
I was the
6
one that
and
mentioned
7.
it first. I was like, dragons are no big deal. And then everyone was like, let's not go kill a dragon. And I was
I
like,
wanted that green dragon.
Okay, first of all, that was a green dragon. That was a young green dragon. We were all around 3rd level. Okay, it probably would have wiped the floor with us.
we could
We-
have taken it.
We could take it. We could definitely take it at level 6.
Now we could probably take it if we could take the adult, a younger adult dragon.
No, as an adult.
It's evil.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we sure that it's evil? I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe we could go and talk with it. Maybe I could romance it. Maybe we could be boyfriend, girlfriend.
You really are.
Have some kids.
You know, I have
It
to
could be
say
an
that.
ally in our future combat.
Phelan just
basically-
wants to stick his dick in everything.
Maybe I
Basically,
could sort of
any of the chromatic dragons are considered evil.
say
for the most
10, 20 years. Maybe we could have an entire legion of dragonborn warriors that could do our bidding. Who knows?
This isn't like the donkey/dragon situation from Shrek.
Listen, don't you try to dissect my character.
Half dragon.
So what if I based my entire character off of Donkey from Shrek?
Donkey!
But I wanted to go
Like a
as
comic
a
relief?
dragon,
We're making waffles.
Plucky comic relief?
but we're far
Check.
away from
Good
Finland
at
now.
singing? Check.
You are now. You
Dragons?
just traveled
Check.
in
Kinda
the
horny?
space of a
Check.
few seconds. You traveled 3 weeks time.
and
Wow.
appeared in
Wait.
the basement of a library.
Well,
Which,
basement of a temple.
which,
That-
You're
that's
actually.
on the
It was actually the temple of Rao, which
Rich,
is a god of
you
intellect.
giving me that, what was it that you gave me at the very end there?
Fox's cunning.
What the hell is that?
It's
Because
enhanceability, which
Yeah,
is
it's
the intelligence version of it.
Yeah.
The spell is enhanceability, and
It's
Fox
like
is
bull's
cunning.
strength, fox's cunning, owl's wisdom.
okay,
Cat's
that,
grace.
Cat's
that
grace.
there though made the difference because I rolled a 20 and a 3.
Oof.
And if it was a 3, then it would have been the 3 plus 6, plus I rolled a 3 for Phelan's Bardic Inspiration. I would have missed it if I did a straight roll, but your advantage made all this fucking difference. And
Look at you.
I rolled an at 20 because you threw that out there.
Keep that in mind.
That's
I usually keep that
that's
one
2
prepared.
episodes in a row. That's 2 episodes now. Then that Octavian has
Octavian.
saved the day.
Yeah.
That made a huge freaking difference.
Clerics have some pretty cool spells, man. Some RP spells.
God.
Well done,
Yeah,
guys. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Everybody have a good night. Thank you guys for coming out. It was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed. I'll
Good
try and get
time.
some combat for you, Russ. I know Renee got to do some combat, but
I had to
That was pretty cool. Like
That was
you
cool.
just
I'm
doing
a
it.
warrior. I'm playing a warrior class, man. Let's fight.
I
spar? I'll spar with you.
That's why I try to make it like interesting, like challenging. Like Octavian, like, you want bet 2 gold, like on the fight. Like I was kind of like debating whether or not to like enlarge you or like throw slow on both of you to make things interesting.
That would have been funny.
That would have been
Oh my
fun.
God.
Cast slow on both of you. That would've been funny.
Monk fight would have been.
I was actually debating. I was really debating whether or not to throw slow on both of you just to see what would happen.
I'm sure the Temple of the Open Mind has a fight club from Eric Harris.
Listen. Don't get me wrong. I love the RP stuff. I just, let's get some combat in there a little bit now next time. It'll be nice.
So,
All right.
are we thinking
So-
the 26th?
2 weeks from tonight, yes, the 26th
Cool.
is the next night that we would be playing. We will be playing. So join us then, February 26th for the next edition of Tavern Knights. And then,
Well done.
and I'm thinking, actually not this Monday, but the following Monday, probably do another Tavern Talk. The Monday before we do this, so where we'll talk about this game and maybe a little bit more on like basic D&D stuff.
Sounds good to me.
Well,
Had
thank
a lot
you,
of fun
Chris.
in the last one.
Yeah, the last
I
one was
really
a
had
lot
a
of fun.
blast doing the Tavern Talk. Honestly,
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It goes by so fast.
It really does. That's the thing. Even Russ and I, when we do our Nerds with Alcohol show on Tuesdays, a lot of times it just flies by. It's like, okay, we really need to talk about WandaVision, and we've only got 20 minutes left, and we got like an hour's worth of stuff to talk about on this latest episode. So
Yeah, we went way long this past.
yeah,
this
it was.
month.
I think it was our longest episode since our very first episode when we split it into 2 because we didn't know what the hell we were doing, and we went 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, well, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
We'll talk to you later.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
End the
Good night.
stream now. Have a good one.
Ian-
Thanks for coming
Ian-
out, Slancha.
Yeah, Ian, give